so much fucked up shit to get into. Welcome back to Little Stinkers, baby. I am Michael fucking Rainey here with Cal Donjala.
Hello.
Jacob Furman Mattera.
Hey.
Jeff Simmons. And we are back well rested and tanned. Not really. We were just in Chicago all weekend. We had the time of our lives. We're happy to be back. I got a new baseball.
Yeah. I think it's fucking cool.
John's got a new hat. Jake's got new licorice underwear from one of the candy stores in Chicago.
Very true.
Yeah, Jake and I were having a catch outside of Wrigley Field, and we realized we were driving a dog nuts who was to the side of us. And this dog was going fucking bananas because he wanted this fucking thing, but he didn't get it.
It wasn't for him.
I know. That's how I felt.
Yeah. The owner's got to carry a blindfold for those kind of moments.
Yeah, look at that. Break that in.
This thing, 52 miles an hour.
I can't wait to throw this thing around. I made a catch date with a man tomorrow.
Okay.
Did you really?
I bought a baseball glove.
I would have preferred you have said a friend instead of a man.
Well, we'll see.
Sounds like you met him
And
on the
catch
internet.
date.
It could blossom into friendship.
Wait, you don't know this person?
I know him
Okay.
from the internet.
You're God.
But yeah, I got a new baseball glove, and I'm trying to meet new friends. So I set up a date with a man, and we're going to go to the park, and we're going to throw the ball around. We're going to pound the mitts.
Oh, my
Jesus
God.
Christ. What kind of glove did you buy?
A Wilson.
Where did you get it?
Dick's.
Nice. What are they charging for a glove these days?
$100.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Gloves were fucking $100 when I played baseball 20 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been so long for me.
Yeah.
I had one that I
if you got a
loved.
Nice one.
Yeah, I had one that I loved, and I have no idea what I did with it. And it was the lacing was fucked anyway. And finding a guy who laces baseball gloves in 2024 is like, I don't know, getting your fucking grandma reanimated.
Yes.
Grandma reanimation.
My favorite coffee shop in Fishtown.
Oh man, I'm excited to be back here tonight.
Have you tried our old brew? I'm sorry.
I was cramming murder for the past couple of days.
Yeah, you didn't have much time.
Yeah,
Stay
baby.
crabbing.
Oh man, I had fun though. I found a pretty disgusting one. Every now and again, a few disturb me. This was one of the ones that really disturbed me.
Oh,
But there's some really funny stuff with it though.
there better be.
Yeah, I found some really funny video, which I'm going to describe, and then I guess I can. I'm going to pantomime what I saw in this video.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, some incredibly fucked up shit, but then Jake, like anything we do,
Yeah.
there's always a sweetness to the horror. And on that note, I'm going to pass out some sweets for my buddies. Could you pass this gigantic lollipop to Jake?
Oh, my God.
Nothing would make me happier. Oh my God. And it's sour.
Oh, it's sour?
Can you pass this other gigantic lollipop to Jake? Can you pass this candy tongue to Jake?
Oh my God. My little baby had a piece of pepper in her mouth earlier. It looked just like a candy tongue.
Look at this.
That's funny.
And I got this for you. This is a beautiful candy eye that reminded me of your eyes.
Oh my God. That's so nice.
Yeah.
Where'd you get these
Jeff, would you like
from?
some candy cigarettes? Sure.
Oh, my gosh.
Jeff, can I bum one of those?
I went to a special candy shop today that also struck me as a pedophile hangout.
I guess
Yeah,
it's
they add up
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, it's a candy shop / arcade, and the first time I went in there were some suspect dudes lurking in there.
Yikes.
Today it was just me
By
and
himself?
no, it was like some event that was going on the street where it was on, and it was just a bunch of like older men hanging out by the pinball machines. Which, come on, man,
Yeah.
go to a bar.
Yeah.
But they don't have pinball.
And then I got this. This is the special one. I'm going to open this when we're done. It's a warhead pickle.
Oh my God, it's
Ew.
loaded with goo.
Like, does that have to be refrigerated?
I don't know.
Dude, you just hit me with the fucking
Oh yeah, the
you gave me the my old treatment back.
how you feel?
I'm glad it didn't get on my shirt, but I don't mind things exploding in my mouth now.
You fuck.
I didn't know they still made candy cigarettes. And they taste exactly the same as they did 20, 30 years ago.
Nice.
Yeah, man, smoke them. I
May,
got them.
may I actually have one?
Yeah.
And I think you just have to go and, have to be willing to walk past a gauntlet of pedophiles in order to get them these days. You're not going to get them at
John,
Walgreens.
take a bite of his tongue.
It's hard. What is it made of?
What
Is it wax?
It looks like
plastic.
taffy.
I think it's just plastic. Let's see.
Jake, thanks for putting it in your mouth, man.
Cherry gel.
But I wanted to give you guys some sweet treats in honor of the man I chose for tonight, provided I win the coin toss, because I know it's always up in the air. No pun intended. That was so good of me.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Man, that thing was weird, dude. A little bit sour.
I'm just going to break in my new baseball that I'm going to use with my new friend tomorrow night.
I wonder who.
Here we go. Just saw a recent interview
candy
where
guy.
Sal was saying the fucking jokers are never going to stop.
Yes.
Boy, did that make me
Yes.
happy. No!
Hey, Poppy.
Oh, baby. Jake, what that tongue do, brother?
Oh, you know that tongue be wiggling.
It's not wiggly at all. I thought it would be...
Yeah, what is it, Jake?
It doesn't say. It just says gel. Cherry gel.
maybe you need to
See,
suck
gel
it to
candy.
soften it. The opposite
man.
of...
And really get into it,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Up
Just,
and down the whole thing, make it even.
Yeah, I want to see your back moving.
it just says cherry gel. It just says cherry gel.
But it doesn't feel like that is edible to
No,
me.
it feels like a plastic toy.
Yeah. Do you pull the green
I was
thing out
just
of it?
say it might open up.
Let's find out.
Bust it open, Jake.
Make sure no gel gets all over
Twist
you.
it.
Ah, there we go. It's got tongue juice in it, probably.
Oh.
Jeff,
look
you're
at
so
that.
much brighter than the three of us, man.
Glad the people are watching
I
this
got
right
there
now.
at the same time as him.
Suck on it, Jake. See what comes out.
Oh, boy. Oh.
You got his ass, Mike. Good one, dude.
That's all it takes.
no.
Dude, you'd be surprised at how far you can get just by telling a man to suck it and see what comes out, man. God bless
Hey,
you,
you give me
man.
a lot of confidence in the bar now.
Lesson learned.
God bless you, Jake. You are a sweet soul, brother. But the reason why I bought you all this candy is in honor of tonight's stinker, a real motherfucker by the name of Dean Corll, a.k.a. the Candy Man.
Whoa. Okay.
His family owned a candy shop called the Pecan Prince, which was an appropriate name considering he was a very soft man who got bullied.
And he was a little bit nuts.
Crazy like a fox, I think. But a real motherfucker.
I think he was doing a candy joke.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
I'm sorry.
I totally fucked it, man.
It's okay.
Fuck me, man.
Mike, it's okay.
Mike, no!
Keep it together.
Mike, put it down!
But Jake, the Candyman was born on December 24th, 1939. And it's nuts to me that a man could be that evil born on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Must have had a... Well, I don't know. Doesn't that make a birthday a little bit shitty?
Must have been some coal in that.
Everything's not about you, you know?
Yeah.
It might drive a man insane.
It's adding up now. Mm-hmm. I would think, though, all right, devil's advocate here. Actually, Jesus is advocate because it is his birthday. I would think that because you're born on his birthday or close to it, everybody's in a good mood. Therefore, they would treat you better, which would heighten the allure of your birthday.
Maybe.
Huh.
But something tells me it's not how it happens for most, you know?
Yeah.
You have a December birthday, right?
I do. I had an aunt that was born on December 23rd, and she was a rotten bitch.
Okay.
But, I mean...
My theory might be correct.
Yeah.
when is your birthday?
January. It's a month after Christmas.
Jake.
September.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you, Jeff?
I was born in March.
March.
You learn something new every day. But Dean...
Well, now that we've got that out of the way.
Dean Corll was born in Fort Wayne, Indiana, not too far from we were this weekend.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty damn close.
I'm always amazed when we travel places how close other places are in proximity that seem so far away. Like when you go to Texas, Oklahoma's right there. When you're in Mississippi, you got fucking Alabama, you got fucking Louisiana not too far away.
Yeah.
Whereas living in PA, everything seems so fucking far.
Yeah. Well, we got Jersey, you know.
We always have that.
We always got Jersey. You can
Always
see it
got
from
it.
here.
I know, man.
And Delaware. Delaware's close.
If you get up high enough, you can see Delaware.
No sales tax.
Did you want to get yourself high enough to see Delaware right now?
I see it every time I close my eyes on this freaking hash pen, brother.
Well, you got hash tonight?
Hash oil, I guess.
one thing I respect about you, it was very nice of you when people asked you to get yourself high at the live shows this weekend. You complied.
Yeah. Yeah, it was your idea every time.
I think I like it just as much as everybody else, and honestly, as much as you probably like it.
Yeah, okay, then it's a win-win-win there.
Yeah, what a treat those shows were this weekend, man.
Yeah, thanks
man.
to everybody that came out.
God.
Chicago showed the fuck up, man. That was awesome.
Really did, baby. So the Candyman was born to Arnold and Mary. Arnold was a real strict man, Jake.
Okay.
Candyman had a younger brother, and the relationship did not work out. You know, sometimes when a man loves a woman, the pussy can be good, but the love just isn't there.
Oh no.
You guys know more than anybody how you could be sexually compatible, but not amorously compatible.
You saying we know together?
Yes,
You saying we fuck each other?
that's what I was
Is that what you
implying.
just? Oh,
I did, yeah.
You fucking monster.
I would like to see it though. So just keep that in the back of your cap.
Okay.
But Jake, they got divorced in 1946. And one thing that I want you guys to know about Dean Corll is I mentioned he was a very soft child, very effeminate boy. You know, sometimes how you can just look at a boy and tell that boy has got powdered sugar on his donuts. You ever think that to yourself about a young
As
boy?
opposed to what? Just chocolate-covered donuts?
You could just have regular ass brown donuts.
Yeah, old-fashioned.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
old fashioned donuts, but you can't always pick out the boys with powdered sugar on their donuts.
So
a
this
mile
boy was
away.
soft inside and out.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, he had soft, effeminate features. He was a soft boy, little cake donut boy.
He was, yeah.
Hey, donut cake boy.
He has a little parfait. T silent, Jake.
Damn, I like powdered sugar.
So do I.
Yeah.
Fuck is he doing?
Devastated right
Yeah.
now.
But he was so soft, Jake, that he had a note to get out of gym class constantly for rheumatic fever and a heart murmur, which just sound both of them just sound like made up fat lady diseases, but also you don't need to pair them together to get out of gym. And if anybody voices that, you just know they just deserve to have a basketball thrown at their head.
Yeah. Did it work every week though?
Yeah.
The teacher would let him
He didn't have to fucking do shit, man.
Wow.
read on the sidelines.
Did you ever have to sit out gym class?
Not that I can remember. Wasn't allowed to go swimming at a birthday party one time because I had
Nipples?
too many nipples. You know when you go into a pool,
You gotta
and
wait
it'll-
15 minutes.
It'll say no more than 2 nipples per
Yes.
per human being.
That begat the diarrhea rule.
I had tubes in my ears and I wasn't allowed to go in. Or maybe I think I stuck a Q-tip too far into my ear and ruptured it or something. My doctor said, "Don't go swimming at the birthday party."
Oh, that is forbidden fruit. When you get a Q-tip in there, there's a certain point where you're just like, I'm going to go for
Yeah.
it, babe.
Yeah.
It's like playing fucking just a tip.
Yeah, you were just rocking in your seat while you were...
Yeah, I know.
I wonder if that's what happened to me.
Playing with fire.
When I was reverse cowgirl taking a shit on my
Doctor
toilet.
takes one look. You were rocking in that seat, weren't you, you fucking pervert? Jake, what's your favorite thing to stick inside yourself?
Probably a Q-tip. Yeah.
I know, man.
That's the best.
You did have that tongue pretty far in your mouth.
I did, yeah.
The back end of a plastic tongue, which John bit.
Did you drink the whole thing?
No, I took a little
It's
fucking
empty.
sip.
Okay. Was it going to spill out if the cap's not
You
on?
want to try it?
You're going to get sticky goo everywhere, Jake?
Yeah, it's going to get sticky you everywhere.
I thought you were going to make him double fist the lollipops this whole time.
He was supposed to, but here
Yeah.
we are.
Yep.
But Jake, that lollipop's ready when you are, brother. This is fucked up. I mentioned his parents got a divorce. The dad was stationed in Memphis because he was in the Air Force, and the divorced mother uprooted the family, moved them to fucking Memphis to be with the dad that she had divorced. When they were in Memphis, they rekindled their relationship, and then they got divorced the second time.
Okay. Love strikes twice.
Love strikes twice.
Spoken like a man trying to get back with his wife who is definitely going to say no.
Yeah. Because I'm too lifted up these moonlight melts, baby.
Come on, babe. Love strikes twice.
But it did last 3 years. So, I mean, that is pretty good for a struck love twice.
Second marriage went 3 years, you say? That's great.
John, do you want to work on that tongue for a little bit to see if yours can work after you?
Aluminum,
bad boy a little bit?
linoleum, love struck twice.
I think all of us could benefit from a tongue therapist. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. 3 professional podcasters who are all hanging on by a fucking thread as far as who's vocally getting ideas across.
Our tongues are constantly at war with our mouths. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. 3 years for a second marriage. Yes, he's going to lick it. Lollipop. Jeff, can you play Lollipop by Lil Wayne at a low volume while I do this, please? But they moved to Pasadena, Texas.
Okay.
Which we're going to Texas in a couple months. I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
They moved to Pasadena, Texas. And his mother, Mary, falls in love with the gentleman by the name of Jake.
Oh, me.
She marries him. Guess what he does for a living?
Cowboy.
What do I do?
Cowgirl.
Nope.
Oh.
Traveling clock salesman.
What year?
This was 1950s.
Wonder if the clocks were electronic.
I don't know, man, but
It's got to be at the age of electronic
Probably
clocks, right?
when it was born, yeah.
Yeah. And people didn't know
Yeah.
that they were even a thing yet.
Nope.
Door-to-door fucking Texas clock salesman. That guy probably got fucked every time of day.
what's your favorite time to get fucked?
Between 2 and 4 in the afternoon.
Oh, that's a nice time for you. Judge Judy?
That's what gets us both started.
Jake, got a favorite time, brother?
Anytime.
Yeah, I know you
Yeah.
are.
I stay ready.
I don't doubt you, brother. I already told you the name of the family's candy business, which they ran out of their garage, the Pecan Prince. Later named the Corll Candy Company. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Pecan Prince, it's too much for people to take in.
They probably had a soda fountain, little counter to eat your milkshake at. You think it was that kind of a place?
Tell me more.
Well, initially, the focus was on making pralines. Have you ever had a praline?
I have
Yeah, they're
not.
good. They're very good.
I never had one, and you like them, Jeff? I'm not a praline man.
Let's get them. Let's get a description of them.
Yeah, they're kind of like a little like caramely, like they got nuts, right?
Yeah.
And then covered in caramel and like chocolate. And I think in some places they call them like gophers or turtles or something. I remember being in Nashville,
Yeah.
and like every other store on Broadway is like a candy shop. It's like candy shop, boot shop, bar, repeat. And there's this one place on Nashville on Broadway that's got like amazing pralines.
Okay,
You have to try one.
that is news to me. I thought it was a naturally occurring legume of some kind.
Yeah, I got to double up on legumes because I could use a little bit of gas in my life.
No,
Yeah,
why?
because I'd like to be gassy.
You yearn for it?
Brother, there was a night last week where I laid to bed. My wife was asleep, so she couldn't enjoy it. They didn't stink, but I had a fart a minute.
Damn.
And it kept me up because I was enjoying it so much. And it was the kind where, like I said, it didn't have the stink appeal, but it had the rip and it had the longevity that I usually enjoy in a good fart.
All right, man.
So just something to think about.
I won't.
So the Pecan Prince eventually, so they eventually get a proper candy place, Corll Candy Company, and Jake. Dean has his own pouting room because he's prone to fits and he has to settle down so he's not crying in front of customers. He's got to go off into this pouting room in the back.
That's awesome.
Comes out, settles himself down.
Yeah.
He's ready to interact with customers. In high school, Jake, a soft, effeminate boy, what do you think he plays in the band?
Don't say flute.
Trombone.
Okay.
Size King. Did you guys ever play in the band?
Nah,
No.
Think about it.
we didn't have one.
I thought about maybe doing jazz band, but I didn't know how to read music.
Oh, I'm sorry you were illiterate. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Your football team had a band at the football games.
Really?
I'm asking you.
Oh, I don't know.
Did ours?
I don't think so. My
I don't
grade
think
school
ours
did.
Yeah.
No.
I wanted to join my grade school band. I wanted to play saxophone, but I needed $30 to join, and we didn't have the money. So I always thought that inadvertently my parents might have been trying to give me the blues.
Fair ball.
Yeah. So after high school, Dean Corll, he joins the Army. He only lasts about 10 months. He claims a family hardship. They actually let him out. He goes to Indiana to take care of a sick grandmother. Very nice of him.
Yeah.
It's very nice. He comes back to Texas, and he utilizes the apartment above the candy shop.
What's he doing in that apartment?
Licking that lollipop, just like you, Jake. God damn.
That's a tough. You're gonna be hungry for sweets constantly living above that place, man.
Oh my god. If there was one place that would drive you crazy living above it, what would it be?
Somewhere that serves garlic bread.
Oh, heavens.
I don't know if there's anywhere that is above an Olive Garden, because they all seem to be their own standalone replica Tuscan villas.
Well, dickhead, there's no Olive Attic. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to start it. That's
Maybe
your $1
one
million
day.
idea.
Ooh.
The Olive Attic. You'd be like, yeah, as many times as I'm there, they might as well spell it ADDICT. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Y'all gonna need more bread stick.
So this candy shop was in Houston Heights. Had a very interesting name in the 1950s. Jake, they called it Murder City.
Whoa.
It's kind of a lawless land. A lot of white trash. A lot of people that were just lost in life. And if you went missing, let's just say the police weren't looking too hard for you.
A lot of Houston, we have problems.
A lot of problems in Houston. Yep. How hard do you think the police would look for each of you?
I wonder that a lot. And it seems to have to do directly with how much money the people who are looking for you have.
It does.
So I don't think they look very hard for very long.
I would make comedy show flyer missing posters for you.
Thank you. Would you bark at fucking bars downtown?
There would be
Hey, great show.
There would be no turtle left unturned in the Philadelphia area until I found you.
Entourage turtle or pet turtle?
Pet turtle. Okay. I've always wanted to turn them over and spin them.
Yeah.
Jake, that is it exactly. I'm going to take a picture right now and send that to the news for when you go missing.
Oh, thank you.
And use that.
Thank you, Mike.
You would, I think we could get John Cena looking for you with that picture.
You think so?
I truly believe it, man.
Man. He's a sweet guy, too.
He does seem like
I'll
it.
save some room.
Save that tongue for him, Jake. Now, Jake, I mentioned candy shop is in the bad part of town. This is kind of creepy. There's an elementary school right across from it.
From the candy store.
Yes.
I mean, that's not creepy. That's good. That's a good location for a candy store.
Yeah, I think it's creepy, though.
You do?
Yeah, it can be both things at the same time.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we went to go see John Wayne Gacy's old house in Illinois a couple days ago, and it's like a block away from a school.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Very disturbing.
Yeah.
Did he kill children, though?
Young boys.
He did?
Yeah.
Young boys.
Oh, boy. Hope that school wasn't there then. Well, there, man.
It didn't look new.
Fuck.
Yeah. But teen boys were a problem for Dean Corll, Jake. Or you could also say that he was a problem for them.
So he was spending a lot of time in that pounding room.
He had a pounding room and a pounding room,
Oh, my God.
which he was probably spending a lot of time in once he graduated to teen boys. Now, in 1967, he befriends a local boy by the name of David Brooks, kid that had a tough life, and Dean is giving him the kind of affection that no man should give a wayward child. It's classic grooming. He would go outside at the end of the day with candy that he said couldn't be sold because it had broken on the assembly line, give it out to the kids, win them over, give them all cavities. And
Cavities or cavity surges?
Jesus Christ, man. But John, you're going to hate this. He eventually had a pool table put into the back of the candy shop so all the teen boys could hang out.
That sounds like the typical 1950s
Pedophile.
No, like fucking greasers, fucking high school kids, the socias hanging out of the pinball or the pool
It
table
sounds cool, I'm
in
not
the back
gonna
of the
lie.
candy shop. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That sounds kind of par for
This
the
guy
course.
sounds like, as of right now, everything you described, he sounds like a hero who I would follow
I know you would get
blindfold.
got. Yeah.
And down as many stairs as he had in his candy shop.
Dean Corll would have your feet in the corner pockets. You'd be racking his balls. You'd be jammed into the pockets of the pool table, and you'd still have your hands on that gigantic lollipop. You'd be doing masse with the dick and everything. But I mean, this guy has all the tools that a groomer in the fucking 60s needs. And Jake, you're not going to like this. September of 1970, he commits his first murder. He kills an 18-year-old hitchhiker. He tortures him at his home and strangles him.
Jesus.
Yikes.
The next year, I mentioned David Brooks, 5 years older, so he would be 16 or 17 at this time. Dean Corll offers to pay David Brooks $200 per teenage boy that he brings to him.
So he's officially...
He's on the books.
Yeah.
He's on the murder books.
Wow.
On the bad boy books.
Yikes.
Yeah. You do not want to be a chapter in the bad boy book, Jake.
No, I don't.
You wouldn't even want to be in the preface before he's turning you into breakfast.
Jesus. How about at least just a quote on the back of the book?
I wouldn't even do that.
Okay.
But $200 per victim, man, in 1971.
That's what I'm saying.
That's an insane amount of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
It's like candy money.
I don't want to spoil it, but
Spoil me, baby.
do you know how many
Spoil me, Daddy.
$200 exchanges he had?
I don't. No one knows for sure. I can tell you that there were at minimum 28 boys, men victimized between the ages of 13 and 20.
That all died or
That
disappeared?
were murdered. Yes, at least 28.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Yeah, man.
All right. I think I've heard of this guy before.
Yeah, pretty fucked up, man. They referred to him as like he was the worst serial killer for a while. But
Yeah, it sounds like a giant number. This is like...
it's a massive fucking number. But at the time, the term serial killer was not coined yet, so they referred to him as a mass murderer. It wasn't until 1974. Do you know Robert Ressler from Mindhunter, the FBI guy? He was the guy who coined the term serial killer. And in 1974 is when he let the world have it. You ever think about letting the world have it? You pervert.
Doing it right now.
Oh, man, I got to get a globe lollipop for you. So people can point out where they are and you can lick that like that area till fucking blue ooze shoots out of it.
Pretty sure North America is already slimed on this thing.
Oh, baby, get some of Mexico in there.
Oh, here you go.
But Jake, so David Brooks, his little helper,
I'm pretty sure the plastic's still on that thing.
he looks a little plastic drunk right now. His little helper, David Brooks, is no longer a single helper anymore. He's got an extra helper now, a gentleman by the name of Elmer Wayne Henley.
That's a...
Good murder helper name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's... exactly.
Dude, there's this phone call. All right. I guess I'll save it for after the arrest, but it really cracked me up. So David Brooks and Elmer Henley, they would recruit boys their age to come party with Dean Corll. Like he moved around a bunch. He had a house for a while. He had apartments.
Man.
So there were always kids coming into these places where he was, and he would entice them with booze, with weed, and huffing paint. Did you guys ever huff paint?
No.
I don't know if the paint I grew up with was huffable. You can paint. You can huff any paint, right?
True.
Yeah. You can still huff markers and shit. Definitely huffed a few markers in my day.
Oh god.
Spray
Not
paint.
sure if it really did anything.
Give yourself a little mustache. The Huff Boys. Yeah, but they would be huffing at this old pervert's parties.
What
dude-
sentence.
But I mentioned he had at least 28 victims, and all this happened between the years of 1970 and 1973.
Fucking
And
heck.
dude, they're just as bad because like they're just pointing out people and for $200 being like, yeah, they don't need to live. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, they're aware that he's killing these people.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking sick. Like it's
Yeah.
so both of them, they're not charged with all of the murders that I mentioned.
Uh-huh.
Eventually, David Brooks, I think he's charged with 4 counts of murder, and then Or no, he goes on trial for 1, and then Elmer Henley gets charged with 6 counts of murder. But they're at least aware of what's happening.
Yeah.
When they're caught, I think it was David Brooks Elmer Henley that was saying that he thought the victims that he was being paid $200 for were just being sold into a Dallas area sex slave trade, which I don't doubt. I don't doubt that thing exists, but I think he knew exactly what was happening.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, that answers my question.
Do you have any more questions?
Not at the moment.
I'll answer them. I'm an open book, baby.
I know you are, and I know you will.
Do you got a bookmark for me?
My God. I got a flat Jacob for you.
Ew. This is disgusting, Jake.
Yes.
So in Dean Corll's house was an 8x2 torture board.
Uh-huh.
It was a homemade apparatus, which was plywood, hooks, and chains, all kinds of fucked up shit, where he would attach these victims to before he strangled them and shot them. But, Jake, there was also all kinds of extremely fucked up torture. Do you guys want to hear about some of it?
Yeah, I guess.
Because it's our job.
Yes.
Yes.
But
For the listener.
Other than that,
It's not going to phase Jake because he does half of this shit. So, Dean Corll, he was chewing on dicks.
attached still.
Yes.
Fuck.
He bit off testicles.
Oh, my God.
Jake, this is the one that really got me. When police raided his home, they found these rectangular glass tubes. And when they asked Elmer and David what the glass tubes were used for, they said Dean Corll would shove them into the urethra of the victims.
Oh, my God.
And then smash the dongs.
No. Fuck.
Jake, lick that lollipop.
God damn it.
Like a lollipop. So, just to add context to how sadistic this motherfucker was.
That's some of the worst I think I've ever heard.
Jesus Christ, Mike.
Just horrendous. And there was at least one instance where he would have 2 victims handcuffed in the same area and said they would fight it out and the winner would get to live, but he would never make good on that promise. Just a real sick fuck, Jake.
Did he admit to that?
I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
He wasn't given the chance to.
Damn, well, who told that story then? Elmer
and
Brooks
David
knew about it?
Yeah.
Elmer and Brooks sounds like a white trash menswear store.
You're going to like the way you fuck your sister. So, Jake, August 7th, 1973. Elmer Henley, he's huffing paint with a friend named Tim. And at a certain point, they're doing this at Dean Corll's house. At a certain point, they leave the house, and they go back to Elmer's place. And across the street, a little girlfriend of his, a lady by the name of Rhonda Williams, lives there.
Okay.
They overhear her getting her ass beat by her father. She comes out of the house. She's limping. She's got a badly sprained ankle. So they're like, look, get away from that. Come chill with us for a while. We're going back to our buddy Dean's house. They take her back to Dean Corll's house. And when they get there, Dean comes out to see who's there, and he sees that they brought a girl, and he starts screaming, saying, "You've ruined everything." That was his one rule. For any of the boys that were coming in and out of his place, he said, "You cannot bring girls back here."
The fuck?
Yeah, man.
Well, did he kill her?
Well, he encouraged them to drink, to smoke weed, and to huff paint, which they all did. And eventually, they all blacked out. They woke up. All 3 were bound and gagged. Jake, you haven't touched that lollipop in a while, man.
Yeah, this is some pretty crazy stuff we're talking about, but...
So all 3 are bound and gagged, and Rhonda is looking to Elmer. She keeps thinking it's like some kind of weird joke.
Yeah.
And she's, at one point, she's even like smiling, thinking it's a weird, fucked up joke that somebody's playing. And then Dean Corll starts talking about how he's going to kill her. Elmer convinces him not to kill her and instead to give him the gun so he can do it. Dean Corll trusts Elmer enough to give him the gun. And when he gives Elmer the gun, Elmer shoots Dean 6 times and kills him.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. Pretty wild turn of events.
Holy shit. Elmer finally did something right.
Yeah,
They did.
The only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun is another bad guy with a gun.
An even worse fucking dude with a gun.
Yeah, equally, if not worse, guy named Elmer
Yeah.
with a gun.
So he shot him, and Dean Corll was naked at this time. I just want to add that, Jake.
Why?
Well, he was going to do some of his molesting me jig, I'm sure.
To the girl?
There was also a young man there.
Okay.
So it was Elmer, his lady friend, and a gentleman friend of theirs.
Brooks was not there.
No, he was not. Now, at this point,
He was
Brooks.
on the clock, but he brought a date. Yeah.
Now, at this point, David Brooks had kind of like fallen by the wayside. He was still like in and out, but he had a wife at this point, and he also had a baby. But he was still kind of fucking around, making some money, bringing these boys to fucking Dean Corll.
Yeah.
What I wanted to mention earlier that I want to hold off until this point to mention was that there's video, and it's very funny, of Elmer being arrested, and he's singing like a canary, Jake.
What's he singing?
Ave Maria. He's giving all the bad news. All the bad shit they did, he's giving to the cops. And the news is on the scene at this point.
Yeah.
And he's talking. He's like, man, I just wish I could call my mom. I just want to call my mom, tell her I'm okay. And one of the news guys, one of the local news stations, their cars were outfitted with these mobile phones. It was called like a phone box or some shit like that.
Okay.
Where it would connect to an operator who could then connect you to whoever you wanted to call. So Elmer is able to call his mom from this car, and there's video of him standing outside of this car using the phone outside of Dean Corll's residence. He's calling his mom, and there was a function on this phone that allowed it to be projected via speakerphone. So everybody in the vicinity heard the contents of this conversation. So you hear Elmer, who refers to himself as Wayne, Elmer Wayne Henley. He says, Mama, it's Wayne. He's like, I killed Dean. And then he starts crying. His mom's like, what? What'd you do? He's like, I killed Dean.
A very tragic moment erased with a terrible accent.
Now, before he called her, after he shot Dean Corll, he called 911. He said, you better come here right now because I just killed a man.
Whoa.
Pretty cool thing to say when you just killed a man. So one of the things that he tells police is the location of many of the victims. A lot of them were dumped in a nearby lake. Many of them were put in a boat shed that belonged to Dean Corll. Police started digging up the boat shed, pretty big shed, and they found numerous bodies under there. One thing I wanted to add that was part of the torture. This is fucked up, but not as bad as the glass urethra shit. He would take pliers, and he would rip pubic hairs out one by one.
What the fuck?
I know, tedious, right?
Yeah. Tedious.
I mean,
You just get yourself a lawnmower 3.0.
he gets 3 licks of a goddamn giant lollipop.
I'm sorry.
He's all sugared up now.
Yeah.
Now look at him. But in July 1974, Elmer goes to trial, Jake. He's convicted of 6 counts of murder, and he's sentenced to 594 years in prison.
Jesus Christ.
However, he is eligible for parole. He's been denied up until this point, but he's
After
up again.
246 years.
At this point, he is up for parole again next year.
Was one of the murders for Dean? Or did the
No, they didn't
courts-
charge him for that. Yeah,
Right, the court saw that as
Yeah, they're-
necessary.
yeah.
You got a
They gave him a
mulligan?
thumbs up
Yeah.
for that one.
Yeah.
Now, David Brooks, he was tried in February 1975. He was only tried for 1 murder. He was sentenced to life. And, John, can you hold Jake's hand for this one? In February of 2020, David Brooks passed away from COVID.
Of all the things.
Beaten to death in jail by COVID.
Yeah. Thank you, COVID. But they found 16 bodies in that boat shed that I mentioned, Jake.
Is that considered to be the number of murder that actually happened?
28, it was the number.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
Gacy outdid him a few years later with 33. But similar circumstances. He was burying people under his property as well.
I guess when it's your property, you're like, when's anyone gonna go dig in there? You know, that would be my thoughts.
Yeah, you think,
After
and
you're
also,
gone, I suppose.
Yeah.
But
and also with the Texas heat, you got to assume that bodies are going to decompose a lot quicker than they would
Yeah.
in an area where the weather is much cooler.
I guess I don't know much about underground body decomposition. Then,
You want me to show you?
if it's a sped up video,
All right, so I mentioned Dean. I guess the testicle biting off gave it away, but Dean was a gay man. And I found out a funny tidbit about getting discharged from the military for being gay. Do you want to know the name of the first man to be discharged from the military for sodomy charges?
Yeah.
In 1778, Jake, Lieutenant Gotthold Enselin was discharged for sodomy charges.
Got hold insulin.
You don't want to know what he got.
Gotthold is one name.
Gotthold. This motherfucker got hold.
You got hold a couple privates.
Damn, that's a nice silver lining.
It really is. So I did like that Dean Corll was murdered by his own subordinate.
Yeah.
And it was nice. There is a picture. I didn't put it in here, but there is a picture of him naked in the hallway dead, which
Oh,
was
really?
pretty funny. Yeah,
Will you put it in my hand later?
I will.
Thank you.
You got to close your eyes and then I'll put it in.
Thanks.
But one of the rare instances where I feel like we have a nice ending before we finish talking about this freak, in that I like knowing that he was murdered.
Yeah, that's a sense of relief we don't often get.
I agree.
Yeah. But also, I mean, it would be nice for him to, like, you know, face justice, you know, have some closure with the family.
Or at least getting
throw shit
his
at him.
penis chewed on and the urethra gobble-gooled.
It is. And Jake, I just want to add that Face Justice is a game that my wife and I play in the bedroom.
Jake.
How's it work?
Jake.
She puts on a judge's robe. And she sucks my gavel until there's order in the court.
Erection, Your Honor.
I can't sustain. But
this is definitely not a hung jury.
All right, that was unnecessary.
I'm
Jake.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Ooh, he's made by a tiny penis comment.
I'm talking to the Light Switch King.
I
Yeah.
know.
Oh yeah, I do have a shirt that says that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jake.
Yes. I'm
Bringing
just
that up.
trying to
He's not
help sell some
supposed-
T-shirts right now.
But Jake, don't let the world fool you. You could do anything sexually with your wife.
Thank you.
Any
Mike.
game that you can make up, she's probably game for it, man. I run anything by her.
Oh man.
I say, do you want to get on the Tron motorcycles and have at it?
Man, I gotta show her my Google document then.
Do you return the Tron motorcycles after such a...
I am deeply in debt.
And my basement is full of Tron motorcycles.
No one go in the Tron room.
Yeah, lovely lady, man. Up for anything.
Nice to know.
I feel like I needed to clear the sexual palate after mentioning some of the things that I just mentioned. So, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes you got to mention your wife in a judge's robe. And you know what I call her, Jake?
What do you call her, Mike?
Judge Lance Eat all that pussy from the OJ.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Judgito from the... Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. What a fun name to say.
Oh, my God.
Judgito.
Oh, Judgito.
Yeah.
It sounds racist.
It does.
Yeah.
Sounds like
I don't remember it sounding racist as a kid when I didn't know what that racism shit was, you know?
yeah, it also sounds like a way to describe a Mexican baby. Oh, Judgito.
Messi or baseball?
Yeah, come get it.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, I'm teasing.
Pervert.
Get that ball. Man, we really had a blast this weekend.
Yeah, and thank you to the ravioli man himself. I don't have any of the ravioli brand on me, but if you have ravioli in your neighborhood in Chicago, your Chicago weed shop or your Illinois weed shop, ravioli brand is fire, dude. Shout out to Reinhardt.
Yeah, cool T-shirt.
Reinhardt and Billy. He had a cool T-shirt on?
Yeah, ravioli.
Oh, yeah, just the R. Looked like the Robin logo from Batman and Robin.
Oh, I thought you meant Robin Yount, Milwaukee Brewers legend.
Robin who?
Yount.
No.
Probably before your time. Man, we really engaged in a lot of baseball perversion this weekend.
We sure did.
Yeah.
Wrigleyville is fucking
Coolest
awesome.
place ever.
That was
Did you guys go into any of the bars there, or like
we
any
went
of
to the
Al's Beef.
Al's Beef down the street.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool little area.
Yeah, it's an idyllic baseball setting.
Yeah, really leaves a bad flavor in my mouth for what we have here.
And I think Citizens Bank Park is one of the nicest ballparks.
It's nice once you get in there.
The ballpark itself is nice,
Yeah.
but the atmosphere is almost post-apocalyptic.
Yeah. The fact that there's just Xfinity
Nothing.
Live
Yeah.
is
Yep.
the only thing
Yeah.
that is not
Yeah,
the most fun hang.
right.
Wish there was 20 bars on a long street at the end of the fucking
Yeah, that would
stadium
be insane.
that you could pick from and
Yeah, there's
a
no.
bunch of different vibes.
Yep. There's just no personalization down there.
Yeah.
Parking lots.
We got to try a bunch of good Italian beef. We got to
Man,
eat
and
hot dogs.
we
You didn't
learned
like the
how to
hot
eat
dog,
correctly.
did you?
I'm not a fan of all the shit on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, too much
dog
fucking
was
shit on
good,
there.
but like, I don't need a tomato on it. That's insane.
That was your first try at a Chicago dog?
Yeah.
Jake hated that dog so much he put it down.
Dude, the Italian beef stance that we learned.
Oh yeah,
That was a very
so there's
funny
a very specific. When you go to Al's Beef in Chicago, you got to stand a certain way. You gotta toot it up.
Yeah.
You got to stick that thing out.
Yeah, you gotta like lean your dick back like you're getting sucked off under a pinball machine.
And these are rules all made by the owner, who leads by example.
Very Italian man.
Yeah, with a picture of himself doing the stance. It's incredible.
Is it because it's like a super juicy wet sandwich that you're gonna get all over Jeff?
Right.
Don't ever
Jeff.
fucking say that again.
That was so
Super
fucking
juicy wet.
horny
Ew,
and
and fucking-
perverted.
Yeah.
Stop doing that thing with your shorts.
Sorry, I have been licking the lollipop the whole episode, so.
Oh my god, yeah, because you have to hold the juicy wet like this to your mouth, right?
you gotta eat it like that.
Jeff, oh my god,
Jeff, did you
dude.
just spit on your sandwich?
Hey, can you grab my vape out of the car and then drive the car away?
Jamie, could you bring the tarp back here, please? Disgusting, Jeff. What the fuck, man? I mean,
Dude, we got pictures too. We'll put them on the Patreon.
ew, man.
Yeah, we all did the
Oh,
Italian stance.
God.
And none of us said
Super
the word
wet.
juicy or wet.
Super juicy and
Oh my
wet.
God.
Absolutely disgusting, man. I'm not even answering that question now. Do you have another question you could ask like a normal human being?
You know what? That is what it says on the back of his shorts tonight.
Wildwood Boardwalk ass. I didn't think it was super juicy wet. I thought it was moist,
Dude,
but not like what the
Yeah,
fuck
it
is
does.
this?
It's not like a dripping towel.
Is it
I
French
don't
bread?
know how
Is that what
yeah, like
soaks up
French
the
dip,
juice?
kind of.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Would you say French bread?
Yeah, because I
I
feel
don't
like that
know.
might hold better than a regular roll.
Maybe. I'm surprised that it isn't just leaking the whole time.
I know, man.
I mean,
It
the
really-
wrapper's
yeah.
soaked. I guess that absorbs most of it before you eat it.
Yeah,
My favorite food is cheesesteaks. Now it's Italian beef. I haven't stopped thinking.
really fucking
Yeah.
good.
Fucking delicious, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of rappers being soaked, how about all those rappers getting pissed on at the Diddy parties?
Name names. I don't know.
document?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask me a follow up to that. But back to the beef, dude. The experience we had at fucking Portillo's was insane.
Yeah,
Dude,
that was a negative.
Delicious
time.
fucking sandwich.
Food was so good.
so
Dude,
good.
We ordered our food. We did get there like an hour and 15 minutes before closing. It took us an hour to get our food from the time we paid for it to the time it got to our table.
Insane.
I've never seen such disorganization.
We were all so angry, and then we took one bite, and it dissolved immediately.
Yeah, that was pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, truly remarkable sandwich, man.
Yeah.
And people were so fucking angry there that the cops had to come.
Yeah,
And,
I mean, they have a fucking full-time security outfit there in the first place.
An issue between the staff and a customer escalated so badly that not only did they have to call security, but they had to call the cops. And as these people are screaming and we're eating our sandwiches, Jake said, "Man, this place really is really known for their beef."
Dude, it was pretty funny when you hear the people behind the counter just go into like the number microphone and be like, "Security to the front, please. Security to the front."
Yeah.
Like 10 times in a row. You're like, Jesus.
Yeah, it oscillates from indecipherable numbers being screamed out to security.
Yeah.
Yeah, next time I'll probably go to the one that's like 5 minutes from the Lincoln Lodge instead and avoid that whole mess.
Yeah, it was like if you put babies in charge of a fast food restaurant.
I seen babies sling out beef faster than that shit.
Jake, you and I got a delicious deep crust pizza.
We did. We had some Giordano's. You had some too. You had
Deep
No, John
dish.
carried around the remnants of a deep crust pizza for fucking 2 days.
Uh-huh.
Didn't eat
Just
any
in
of it.
case somebody... I had some of it.
You did?
You don't know what I did to that pizza, Mike. It was in my custody for 24 hours.
I did see a cigarette hanging out of it, so I figured you did something to it.
Yeah, well, thank God that condom finally fell out.
Of
Damn.
you or it?
Jake, you've asked enough questions for the night.
Yeah, he turned it into a deep bust.
Yeah, that thing was delicious.
Yeah.
I don't know how many hours it was after it was made, but
Yeah.
it was still very good and like kind of warm. That thing holds warmth like a goddamn potato.
Does it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
man.
still like not cold for sure.
Sorry, I was focused on the beer. Are we still talking about Jake's asshole?
Yeah, and that was your first time ever sitting down and hearing that it takes 45 minutes for that fucker to get made?
I've gotten deep dish pizza twice, but I think I was so engrossed in the fun I was having at that time. This time it was all business. Jake and I were like, all right.
First meal of the day, right?
Yeah. And it was like,
Oh, that's terrible news for your first meal of the day.
however,
Yeah.
we did order some other things, so
Okay.
Yeah.
there was help on the way. Nice conversation.
Yeah.
What were the other things? Little appies?
Yeah, we got mozzarella triangles.
Yep. Those are banging. They were
I
pretty
love
good.
a triangle of mine. I love any shape that's not the classic stick. Obviously, I love the stick. The dudes out there know I'll be riding the stick. But when it's a flat rectangle or a triangle, anything else? Any other breaded fried treats?
No, man, we really took it easy, man.
What did they have besides deep dish? Was it a classic like steak restaurant or like a...
No, it was a regular ass pizza restaurant. They had you could get hand tossed pizza. All right,
Almost
God,
felt like a
I'm fucking starving.
Carrabba's or something, but like
You get pasta or something?
yeah.
Yeah. Tablecloth?
No,
What's the server wearing?
bare bones table. I think he had on a polo shirt. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Jake barked at him.
I did bark at him.
In
yeah.
Jake's defense, the guy did try taking his plate away while he was still eating.
Yeah,
It was one of the most insane things I've ever seen from a server.
Yeah.
Jake still had plenty of food on his plate, and the guy just looked down at it and he's tried taking it away.
It's more about how much time you've been at that table than it is whether or not he's done finishing his food.
But we didn't control that.
How long were you at the table?
Probably an hour and a half, but the pizza took fucking half of
That's
that.
the limit. Just got to speed it up, man. Or,
I
or
do.
get it to go.
Yeah, I'm a slow eater.
I want a man with a slow mouth. Is that Reba?
I think so. Yeah.
That one's news to me.
Easy touch. Did you guys get some good jerking in?
I abstained.
For what?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Did you really get in the tub?
Look at him now. He didn't get no goddamn tub.
I don't know. The tub seemed like a bigger tub than I was accustomed to. So
Yeah. Did you take a tub, Jake?
Was there a tub?
I guess not. Then.
Okay.
what? Was your shower a walk-in?
Thought so.
Did you have a walk-in shower?
No, it was a standard tub shower.
Oh, yeah,
setup.
yeah,
You could have taken a bath, but
I could have. Yeah, I chose not to because I'm
Yeah.
a grown ass man.
I
Yeah.
thought about it, but once you take one shower, it's done.
Yeah. The only reason why I would take a bath is if there was a hot barrel available, and I could take like an old timey Wild West bath where I'm in the barrel,
Yeah.
scrubbing my back with a long ass sponge,
Sounds nice.
and there's a little effeminate man in the bottom of the barrel
What's he doing?
And what's
down
he
there?
doing down there?
cleaning me.
Wearing a snorkel, or is he
No.
have to come up for every 30 seconds?
My asshole is his snorkel, Jake.
Oh my god.
How high does he clean?
As high as you want him to. It's pay by the inch.
Oh man.
So yeah, you all cleaned up for a couple bucks then, huh?
Let's just say I had a tip well. I clogged the toilet so often that I had to use a hanger to unplunge it.
Yeah, man.
Dude, that's insane.
There's so much to explain to you that I don't really have the patience for.
Should I have called the front desk
No, you should have flushed more frequently.
and get my ass all fucking spritzed
Stand up and flush. Sit
and
back
let
down.
Dookie fall into my shorts?
What, man? What are you doing in there, dude? I feel like you need to go to a fucking shit study, like Jake goes to sleep studies.
Yeah.
So people can be like, dude, yeah, normally here's where you would flush.
Jake, if our
Are you
insurance,
showering after that anyway?
Like,
yeah,
shit's
man, but
missionary.
I'm not gonna
Who
leave.
cares?
I'm not gonna leave the shower shitty. I have to wipe my anus before I get in the shower.
Same.
Yeah.
But you can still flush while you're sitting on the toilet. Nothing's
I don't
gonna
like
happen.
to. I don't like the spritzing I get. So
You're
I'm.
about to hop in the shower.
It doesn't matter. Just
Yeah.
you know.
I get it. Yeah. If you don't like it,
No,
you don't
you
like
don't. You don't get it. He used a fucking wooden dowel
it. You're right. Yeah.
to break up the toilet paper.
I don't understand
Because he
it.
fucking flush before you wipe. Flush before the toilet paper goes in.
I'm not doing
I don't
that.
understand it,
You're
but
not doing
I
that?
don't care enough to
If I don't need to flush
to interfere, you know?
before I stand up, I'm not
Enough.
going to.
It's over. Jeff, do you have anything to say here? It's completely abnormal what he's up to, right?
Yeah, that's a little insane.
You would flush,
Courtesy flush? Have you ever heard
but
of
there's
that?
nobody else in there. Who
All
am I
right,
being
but-
courteous for?
The courteous for
Dude,
the
it's
flower.
courteous.
You don't.
So you don't waste
overflow.
a fucking hanger. And
And what happened to that hanger, by the way?
I threw it out.
and what aren't you risking it overflowing?
How so? I'm
You
going to
tried to
plunge
flush and it wouldn't flush.
it. Right.
So that risks it overflowing with shit.
He was performing a toilet abortion.
They were nice hangers, Jake.
Yeah, I know. They were like solid steel.
But that's what I did.
I'm assuming most of the comments are going to be hotel toilet related here.
And I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Oh man.
Just as I would with my park job.
I feel like you have to if you're in danger of overflowing, get it down there before you put anything else in there.
To me, there was no danger. I know the toilet's limitations. I know my limitations. I know that if it gets to a point where it seems as though it's going to rise above the bowl, I would spring into action and I would get that toilet paper
Wait,
out of there.
Have you done this before?
What do you mean?
Clogged a hotel toilet, but then called for help?
No, I don't think I've ever had to plunge a hotel toilet. I think the water pressure was just bad here. The toilets weren't up to par. And I'm not a massive shitter.
Yeah. I've definitely been in someone's hotel room before when they've
I've had to have, let's say, security come up and take care of some things.
security.
He wasn't exactly the maintenance man, it seems. But yeah, I've had a... And you know what the problem was? It was too much toilet paper. I should have flushed. It was too thick of a toilet ply.
If there was a bidet, I wouldn't have this issue. Can we agree on that?
Yes. Yes, we can.
That's one reason you wouldn't have the issue, but it is still an issue that you do not need to have. You choose to have this issue. You're choosing the issue.
So what if I am? I'm at a hotel that I'm paying for.
That's right.
I mean, you're acting like you want to be digging into shit and toilet paper with your hand right above it. Like, there's an option to not do that. And if there is an option to not do that,
Yes.
wouldn't you always take that option?
I would.
But it comes at the expense of getting my asshole sprayed with shit water.
No, it doesn't.
But
You can
what's
just
the
stand up.
difference- Okay, what's the difference?
Shit just doesn't fall out of your ass if you stand up and hit flush.
What's the difference?
How do
between
you know what's
getting-
on my butt?
Getting your ass sprayed with shit water and a bidet.
It's clean water.
Yeah, but it's splashing the shit, thus creating
Yes!
shit water spray.
It's washing the shit down, whereas like
Oh my god, water's going every which way
Gravity.
direction in that shit.
It's a gravitational issue that we're dealing with here.
I disagree,
just-
man.
Some things you can't explain.
It's like saying like what?
others you
It's like if I had a cup of my own piss here, and you were drinking beer, I would say, why don't you drink my own piss? You're thirsty. You can have both.
I am arguing with a guy who drinks his own piss. Shame on me. Shame on all of us. What have we been doing? What have we been doing? Mike, treat your hotel room like Vegas and never talk about what happens in there. And I think that'll solve a lot of issues.
All right, we can move on from that.
I want to know, John, did you just unpack that hat out of your luggage, or do you always keep the stickers on
I
your
did
hats?
just unpack it, and I like to keep some of the stickers.
You've got all
don't-
of the stickers.
I know. I don't get rid of them right away. This I'll put on my little cooler. I'm ready to get rid of them now, though. I honestly just ran out of the house. And,
Thank you.
it was still
That was bothering me.
Still the last one here.
Jeff,
you-
I'm surprised you didn't describe that as a sopping wet, juicy hat. You can leave the stickers on. You don't have to just take them off just because we're bringing it up.
That one's leaving some goo residue. I'm not happy about that.
Oh no.
No, this is what people like to fucking see on a podcast.
Now, John, you also took umbrage with the way I parked the car. Do you want to talk about this?
Oh my god. And then you forgot. John
Jake-
made a video.
Jake, he must be on my
He
side.
tried to make a video, and when he was trying to own me, he forgot to hit record.
Yes. Yeah. He got back in the car and was like, "Oh man, that didn't record."
Jake, that seemed like a joke of a parking spot to me.
It was an odd choice. But again, I'm going with the flow.
We went into you're very fucking. You're fucking Moana or some shit, dude. I don't know what your shit is.
Is Morana?
Welcome.
I don't know what your fucking thing is. I just know that you're never any help on my side.
I'm sorry, John.
No, Jake is always trying to keep the peace between both parties because it seems like you and I butt heads the most.
We pulled into a fucking parking garage down to the lower level where there were no cars.
0 cars.
And he parked next to not only a car, but the only car that was taking up more than its own spot.
It was over the line like a little bit so that John couldn't comfortably open the door and get out.
I had no trouble getting out.
And yeah, because of the angle of the car. And I was just slack jawed, dude. I could not believe what I was seeing. I could not understand what was going on.
Because I was in the passenger side and my side was open.
Yeah, I wanted to make
didn't
sure
give a
Jake had enough room.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because there was only 100 other spots where Jake would have had a room that I could have also had. Unbelievable.
It was a very odd choice.
Now it's just now I
but
have
it's Mike.
I have to be the driver.
But do you know, all right, so whether it's parking, I mean, anything where you have an abundance of options,
Yeah.
you want what you want.
Yeah.
What
What did you want in that moment?
I felt compelled to park in that spot because it just felt right.
Did you feel like by parking next to a car that you like had like a little solidarity with that car and
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that might be. I am a friend to everybody, and I've seen the movie Cars, and perhaps subconsciously that affected my decision. Be like, hey, maybe he needs a little buddy right now.
yeah, you're doing a little meet cute between the cars.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, John had to crawl out of the trunk.
It was what I realize now is, par for the course. Just an absolutely insane, unexplainable action.
Yes. I mean, but that's all you get with Mike, and I mean that's why I love him. It's just so weird and there's no justification to it. So why not just silently slide over to the other side of the car and get out?
I had things on that seat.
Thank you, Jake.
There were
You did
things
have-
on that
you did
seat.
have things on the seat.
That was my things seat.
your emotional support things. I got you. You're going, yeah, because you would constantly go through that bag.
I like to know where all my things are. I was counting things.
You do accumulate a lot of things, and some of the things you accumulated this weekend were a plethora of McNugget buddies. How about that?
Oh,
Thank you,
yeah.
Chad, for
Shout out to Chad.
Yeah. Shout out, Chad.
Officially penciled himself in, because we're not saying he couldn't be outdone one day, but he's just pretty much at the top of the list of #1 fans of the podcast.
Yeah, Chad showed up to the show with a stuffed gerbil in his ass.
Insane. Awesome.
Sat in the front row.
The fucking shorts we've been prototyping in our brains for years and haven't taken action at all.
He manifested them
Yes.
and had a fucking an army of McNugget buddies on the front of his table.
And a customized T-shirt, too.
T-shirt
And
said
Yoki.
Yonky.
And Yoki, it said.
And then he had all 6 McNugget buddies right on the front row table.
Yeah.
And, of course, he allowed me to throw Darla all right onto the roof, which I did 2 out of the 3 pieces of Darla. First try, no problem. And then I had a little bit of an issue with just the body of Darla. You know, those
Yes.
the McNugget buddies themselves, the part that would talk to you. You know,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
the
yeah.
hat, not the feet, but the talking
nugget.
part of the nugget. Those are very light. That's a light thing. It's hard
Yeah.
to throw onto a 4-story roof, 3-story roof, whatever it was. And then it took me enough tries to get reprimanded by an employee of our establishment that we were playing at. So
Please don't throw anything on a roof. Please don't throw anything on a roof. Yeah. You got hit with that hard.
I thought he said, please don't throw that on our roof. I was pumped up. It was going on the roof.
Yeah.
I said, that's fine. I just throw it on a different roof.
And just so people
And I
know,
did.
anytime you come to a live show and you bring a McNugget buddy, we'll be happy to throw it on the roof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boston, Doylestown, and now Chicago.
Yeah, man.
That's 3 of
Makes sense.
America's most powerful cities.
Yeah. And anybody who brings the McNugget buddy for any of us to roof, you're welcome to come eat with us afterward.
Yeah, hot dogs are on us after that. Where did you like your hot dog best from? The red char place from the first night, or the Owls?
Smash between yours and Jake's assholes.
What did you get at the red place the first night? A classic
Cheeseburger.
Chicago.
Cheeseburger.
Oh, you didn't have a dog that night.
I had a dog earlier. But
That
not
dog
that.
had blown me away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had a dog from that same establishment earlier?
No, I had a dog from Murph's across from Wrigley. And also, shout out to Murph, Teresa, and Emily for coming out to the shows.
Oh, yeah.
You guys
Y'all
are
the
the
best.
best, man. But
You're
yeah,
the
my
best.
first hot dog in Chicago was at Murph's. And then the better one I had was at Al's Beef.
You did the same style at Murph's Chicago dog?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
And you like that? You're not fucking lying to
I enjoy
yourself?
it. I really enjoy it.
You eat a pickle? You eat a pickle
Dude.
on the side with a sandwich?
I got a fucking warhead pickle right here. What do you
Oh
think?
my God. Is that from the candy store?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's disgusting.
That is truly gross.
And this is what people use for the sour pickle challenge. Maybe I should eat this now.
What is the sour pickle challenge? Does it say what it is on the package?
Jeff, I'm sure you have the adjectives to describe it.
Like, is it like you have to eat the whole thing in like a certain amount of time? Like what? Like
do you have to have the juiciest, wettest lips after you're done with it?
Yeah, so then you're named the squishiest, stickiest record holder. In the entire gushy world. Yeah, yeah, let me look up what this challenge is. Sour pickle challenge.
Now make sure you don't put that into your normal browser, Pornhub.
You. All right, here we
You're
go.
already looking at sour pickles. Whoa!
I just had a.
That can't be a white
should
guy's
be here
pickle.
in 30 Should be here in 30 minutes.
What did you order?
Just all the pickles. There was an option. No, I wanted to give a shout out. There was a Grant and Molly came out again. They were in where was it? Florida, I think, or not Florida. For our Philly show, they came in, and it was good seeing them again. So many people, dude. Like Sam and shout out Sam and his slutty wife. You know, that's how that's how she was introduced to us in person.
I don't know if you're supposed to say that without him in the room.
Sorry, guys. Dre, she lived like a couple blocks away from the Lincoln Lodge and was a listener, and then she just moved away. So when we got booked there, she's like, "This is insane." So she came back.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
pretty cool, man. But yeah.
All right, so it seems like the challenge is just being able to eat this whole thing and drink the juice, which I'm going to do.
Oh, you're going to do that right now?
Are you?
Come on, man.
You want to put a little piss in there first?
Matt.
You want to blow a kiss in there?
No, piss.
No.
Do you want any of your own piss in there
I
first?
do not.
Larry and
You're drinking the. I think you have
I'm
to
just
drink.
naming
I think you have to drink the liquid
Ew,
after.
He's drinking it. What's it taste like?
Not too bad.
No? Oh my God.
How does it make you feel, Jeff? Does it
unsettled.
make your stomach queasy like it's making mine?
Oh, look at that! He just
Not
did a
really.
shiver.
I love pickles, so
Oh.
I would do it with you.
Is there a pickle element to this, Mike, or is it just candy that you're tasting, like sour candy?
It tastes like a weird pickle.
Okay.
So I'm going to polish off this juice, and then I'll take a bite for you boys.
Yeah.
I don't like to look at him drinking out of a bag.
It looks like he's in pain. Yeah.
Why does it say the Van Holt boys on the side of it?
Why are you hurting yourself right now?
All right, here we go.
You don't. Oh God. Man, he really went into that thing sexually. Did you see that? Tongue out first.
Forgot to cup the balls.
This isn't a big deal.
Is it a big deal?
Jeff, you gotta have your mic turned off for moments like that because I was right behind you with it, and I need you to at least have the timing to flip it on. Fuck.
This should not be classified as a challenge.
I think it's a challenge for like preteens
It's classified.
because it's a can you got it at a candy store
I did, yeah.
where
It's a
I'm sure there was a
challenge.
couple guys
Now-
looking at you like a pedophile.
This does reinforce my belief that candy store is populated by pedophiles, so they're just probably trying to get kids to eat fucking pickles in the store. Oh God, my cats are watching me.
I've never seen Mike feel so judged before. Eating pickles in front of his cats.
Have you had a more sour pickle before in your life, Mike?
Brother, I was in the military.
Not quite sure.
He had the ooh and the raw. Man,
Jake, are you a pickle man?
Not like that. Jesus
Fuck
Christ.
no, dude. Did you finish it?
No.
You said it wasn't even a challenge.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh,
you
he's
want me to eat the
halfway
rest of
there.
it?
Do you want to beat the challenge?
Oh, man.
What the fuck are we doing here, dude? You're gonna fucking halfway eat a pickle on camera?
Yeah, I get you. I'll start looking at the lollipop over here, too, just in solidarity. What you got over there?
I'll hold the other one.
Oh, the tongue?
No.
Oh.
You went for the sour pop?
Yeah.
No shit. I'm in a sour sandwich over here, and I don't want to be. I hope he.
Jake, we're going to make some Sour Patch Kids.
I mean, this is good.
Is it the most sour pickle you've ever had, Mike? Not even?
If you fed me this at a barbecue, I would not even question it.
Huh.
Damn.
Sounds like a challenge to the backstand a little bit heavy. Do we need the referees? Jeff, can you confirm that that pickle bag is empty over there next to his chair?
Yeah, he finished it.
And he doesn't look very happy about it.
Why?
In my mind, that eating that pickle alone
Yeah.
is a challenge. And the
Yeah,
juice
just a
on
bite
top
of
of it, let alone it being like a candy
He
sour.
drank it first, too.
Yes.
Which is, oof. That's not going to sit well.
Yeah, it's not that the pickle itself was fucked up. It was just a lot of pickle to eat in one sitting.
Yep, that's why they call it a challenge. Why did you do that?
Because I was challenged to.
Yeah, you are challenged.
Thank you. All right.
What will that do to you? Do you know?
You'll be really hydrated.
I will be.
Because of the
That's
juice?
Super wet
Yeah.
and juicy. Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember the Eagles where they played the Cowboys and they were drinking pickle juice?
Super wet and
Yeah.
juicy juice?
Yes.
Juicy pickle juice?
Yep.
That's my pre-bed routine.
You drink pickle juice?
When I'm drinking, a night of drinking, I'll take a shot of pickle juice so I get some electrolytes in me.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, and not as bad hangovers.
Huh.
Could be just a placebo, but I like pickle juice, so
Yeah,
It works.
Ain't hurting nobody.
Yeah. I do that with milkshakes. Yep, just got to get through these 8 milkshakes and no hangover tomorrow.
But I will be up all night holding my belly.
What's the most intense thing you've ever thrown up? Like if you drank a ton of pickle juice and then vomited right after.
Oh, man.
Jägermeister.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks like blood. It's kind of scary.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah, I don't know. Liquor.
Yeah. I don't want to really get into all the disgusting stuff I've thrown up. But,
Thank you.
yes.
Was it you referring to when you ruined that living space?
Oh, God. No, that was just a night of drinking. But it was still disgusting. I'm referring to buffalo chicken dip.
Oh no, Jake.
Oh, yes. Yes. Well, enjoy that next party you go to when you're dipping your chips.
When you dip in your chips. Well, luckily I don't dip chips in that shit, Jake, so you can tell me all about your puke.
Oh man. That was worth a try, man. You know, when I'm in a candy store, I'm like a kid in a candy shop.
What other, like, that seems like regular food, basically.
It's an odd choice to have in a candy store. I guess
Yeah.
Warhead just needed something to sell to fat 45-year-old men.
That's what the clerk said when you walked into the store. It's an odd choice for this candy store, but we have a quota.
If you have a quota, you can play the game.
Do they have any other non-candy items like pickles there
I didn't see
that are
any.
weird?
No, just all sugar.
A nice selection of like chocolates. Do they have the little things where you fill your own bag still?
They do have those.
Nice.
It's primarily packaged candies, though.
Okay.
Is there like an adult section in the back that sells edible pandies? You know?
I didn't see it.
Is there?
But I didn't go to the back of the store.
Did you
Okay.
ask the guy about it?
I didn't know.
Well, will you ask him when you return this lollipop?
I will, yes. And Jake, if you can if you could put the packaging back on that lollipop with your mouth, I could probably
I'll
get it
make
back to
work.
the man and
No problem.
get my $2 back.
I said 5.
Yeah, this one's 3.
Oh my God.
5 to add sour?
I don't know.
Holy shit! What a rip, dude.
What have I done?
I hope this wasn't a gift for someone that I opened.
It was a dead child, Jake.
What?
A dead child. My wife and I were going to place it at the grave of the Lindbergh baby, but you fucking opened it like an animal.
At the mass grave for the Lollipop Guild.
You were speaking Australian just then.
Yeah, I was.
Mass drive.
Yeah.
Nice. Sorry, I think it's something with the lollipop.
I thought you were going to tell me a dingo ate that baby.
A dingo.
Dude, what if this, but like a little bit softer so you could bite it? You know what I mean?
That would be
licking
nice.
a
That's
giant
nice,
lollipop
yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
But if I could just do like a hard taffy, maybe not something too soft.
Yeah.
You don't want that thing melting in your bag.
Like a Swedish fish.
No,
Too soft? Damn.
No, I
different
think
texture. Different texture. I'm thinking.
I like where your
something that
head's
would look
at.
like this.
I like the idea of big and chewy.
Yeah.
Because I think like any chewy candy is too small. Sometimes I just want a lot of chewy.
Something you could bite off.
Yeah, give me like
chew.
a brick of Swedish fish.
Like a penis or a pair of testicles.
Jake. Always gotta take it to the damn gutter.
You pick. All right, what if it's
Just bringing
just
it back to the episode.
one big bag of Swedish fish, but all jammed into one fish shape, as opposed to a brick?
I would like
At
that.
least shaped like a fish.
That's
still,
a great
you know?
idea. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
an eel.
Something manageable though, like the size of a.
Did you just say manageable?
manageable?
Oh, okay.
Something mangy. Some mangy. Like like a
Amenable.
fucking big juicy sausage big wet juicy sausage you could hold in your hand. You know what I mean?
Jeff, can you back him up on
Is
this?
that super juicy and wet?
I only like the beef wet and
Here we
saucy
fucking
or
go.
whatever I said. Not the sausage.
Yeah, I just like to dip it in wet and come out juicy. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of which, the Media Italian Festival is this weekend. Are you guys going to go?
What do they have? That's
Everything.
oh,
I mean,
Panzerati's.
anything you could think of.
Car?
Anything you could
can't
think
drive
of
stick.
that causes Italian men to go home and hit their wives, these guys make.
Vodka water ice.
No,
Panzerati's.
probably. Pizza, stromboli, baked ziti, meatball sandwiches,
Man.
sausage,
Big
pepper, and
ziti.
onions.
Keep that shit at home, you old Italian bitch. Give me
Roast
some
pork.
fucking lasagna. I don't
Yeah,
want
they got
baked
that too,
ziti.
man.
Okay. Leave the baked ziti home. Nobody needs fucking
They
baked
got it.
zitis. Rigatoni baked in the oven.
Oh my god! Anything and everything you want. And also, this is one thing that I really love about the Media Italian Festival. There's a ton of space to spread out. I went to the Italian Festival in on 9th Street in Philly a couple weeks ago. Just horrendous.
Yeah.
And they had so much fucking Mexican food.
Yeah,
Really?
it's mostly Mexicans.
I get
on
that that's what
street
that is,
now.
but it's the Italian festival. There should
Yeah.
be like the Italians should want to like make it their own.
There's not enough of them. They're outnumbered. Just be grateful you can get a freaking chicharron y una freaking panzerati on the same freaking street, you know?
Yeah, well, this is going to be a legitimate Italian festival.
Nice, man.
How do they do it? On their big main street?
No,
Shut that down?
so it's in a place called Rose Tree Park. I actually took a date there once.
Oh, wow.
Wasn't that nice of me?
Very nice.
Beautiful park.
It doesn't cost anything.
Yeah,
to get there,
sounds
but
pretty cheap.
I wanted to get to know this young lady.
you took her somewhere free.
Yeah.
Most people go restaurant.
Jake, this may have been my first date ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Started off a fucking cheapskate.
And I did take her skating.
That same day? Same
No,
date?
a different date.
She took
That
her
might
to
have been my
cheaper.
first date. It was either the skating or the park. But I did invite my friends to come skating with me because I didn't want them to feel left out because I had spent every weekend night with them for the past 3 years.
So they all came without girls
Yeah.
and watched you hang out with your girl.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
It's cheaper with a discount rate.
It says more that you didn't want to be without them than you felt bad.
I
that
think so, too.
They weren't going to be
Yeah.
with you that night.
I am an awkward man. But yeah, I took her to this park and a lot of fond memories.
Oh my God, before we fucking cut this one off, we have to mention the guy who owned your ass in the green room at the Lincoln Lodge.
Yeah, Tony, if you're watching, you really set the tone for the weekend, brother.
His name was Tony?
It was, yeah.
God damn, there's no way he's watching. But this dude came into the green room, I think just to grab a jacket. And Mike obviously ran over to him like a puppy that's been left home all day and said, "Hi, I'm Mike." And I was like, "Okay, man, I'm Tony."
And it's just us in there at this point.
And then Tony gets his jacket, and right before he goes out the door, he says, "Hey, everybody, this is Mike," and then leaves.
Now, what am I supposed to do? I'm a friendly guy. I say hello to everybody. Is there honestly, is there something I'm doing wrong?
With the way that guy reacted, yeah, maybe.
I refuse to alter the way that I function to accommodate a surly Italian man.
Sounded like a robot right there, Mike.
Thank you.
Yeah. Does not compute.
No, I mean, yeah, keep doing you, man.
Fine, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need something to talk about, you know?
Thank you.
So never change.
Thank you.
And start licking that puppy up, you know?
I haven't even paid attention to the way that you guys your method of just making
Oh,
yourself
it
known.
doesn't look like you've ever observed anybody interacting. So that doesn't surprise me one bit.
Oh, man.
I think maybe you should film it anytime we're going to be in a situation where
We should just set up we shouldn't even record our show. It should just be the green room interactions that you have.
I would like to break this down like a Monday morning quarterback and just look at these interactions and see what I can improve upon, what I'm doing wrong. I realize I probably am going overboard because for a long time I was hesitant to engage in these kind of interactions because I'm naturally introverted.
Yeah.
So the past couple of years I've been making more of an effort to be more outgoing. And I do recognize that part of that outgoing attempt may seem psychotic to some people.
I think you've done a great job with it. Yeah.
Thank you, Jake.
Especially like at open mics and stuff, he introduced himself to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a lot of new friends.
I do, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gonna.
I'm putting out feelers for guys to play catch with me on the internet, Jake.
Yeah, he's gonna be throwing the ball around tomorrow with a new fella.
I know. I can't wait to go.
What's this guy's address?
You're gonna tell him that it's been resting on your nuts.
Oh, geez, I shouldn't have done that. He's gonna feel terrible.
Don't throw
catching the
that
ball.
one around. You got a perfectly.
Yeah, I
good
would
ball
definitely.
over
I got
there.
a muffed up ball that I'm
Is
gonna
that
throw at him.
that you bought, or did you just catch that at a game?
I don't know. Well, I caught a couple balls at batting practice once. That may be one of those batting practice.
It's got the MLB
balls.
stamp on it. Looks a little bit.
Minor league practice ball.
Blue Rocks, you think?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, boys, I think it's that time.
We have done it. We have kumquatted.
We made it. I'm sorry I had to ruin your night by giving you the details of Dean Corll's crimes.
I was long forgotten.
Yeah.
And that guy's been long in the dirt. So, shout out to Elmer for taking care of what needed to be done.
Yeah, Elmer.
Terrible guy in the first place,
Yep.
but a
But,
small
yeah.
redemption is always a nice,
Yes, thank you, Elmer.
you know.
Elmer, you're the glue that holds this podcast together. Jake, is there anything you'd like to promote?
And I'd like to sniff you.
No, just follow me at Jake Mattera on Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. And come see us in Texas in August. Yeah. How about you, John?
Yeah, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Johnny Delco. And yeah, thanks again to everybody in Chicago.
Yeah.
Man, so much fun. Can't believe
Yeah.
we did it.
Yeah, I just want to start off by saying thank you to everybody who came out to Chicago. This shit is so much goddamn fun. And getting to have the experiences that we had in your beautiful city really meant the world to us. And I would trade 1,000 awkward interactions for that weekend again, man. Just a ton of fun. And anybody who lives in the Dallas or Austin area, come see us. We're coming to your cities August 21st and 22nd. Ticket link will be in the show description for this podcast. Can't wait to see everybody in Texas, man. One of my favorite states. You know why?
Why?
Because the women are big. So are the rigs.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you to everybody. Also, I have a new book that's coming out. It's going to be up for sale. There's a pre-order period from June 14th. Honestly, I think the link's up now. If you wanted to fucking go now, go nuts. The official pre-order period is June 14th to July 14th, but I think the link's active now. If you want to go there, go nuts. Anybody who pre-orders, I'm putting 5 golden prescriptions in random orders, and anybody that pre-orders is eligible to receive a golden prescription, which entitles you to a bunch of fun shit that I'm putting together. If I can get John to agree with it, Jake already has a trip to Taco Bell when you come to Philly. We're going to have Painting with a Twist with Ryan Shaner. You get to come watch a live dad meet. You get to hang out in the woods with Chris Wood.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And
Is Shaner going to be the teacher for that?
he is. Shaner's going to be
Awesome.
leading a
Nice.
painting class. So anybody that wins the golden prescription
That's cool.
can come enjoy that. And I'm going to see all the other fun shit that I could add. If I can time your trip with a week that the Eagles are home, I will get us Eagles tickets as well. All right, I'm really excited for this.
shit.
We're going to have fun. I promise you. Just come here. And whether or not you win the golden prescription doesn't matter. There's one thing that everybody who pre-orders is going to receive, and that's an invitation to a screening of MacGruber that I'm going to be having strictly for people who pre-order my new book, Delco Dirtball. And I cannot wait to put this fucking book out. I cannot wait to fill an entire theater with people coming to see MacGruber. And I'm very excited for this, Jake.
Dude, I'm so pumped for you.
Thank you.
Jesus.
I'm pumped for you. You pump me more than you could ever imagine.
Yeah, y'all pump me wet and juicy all the damn time.
But that's available at onperks.com, onpercs.com. Also, if you're watching this on Patreon, thank you for being a patron. It's because of you we can go to Chicago and roof McNugget buddies. And if you become a patron, you have early access to every episode. You get extra shit every week. Like this week, we're doing an Evil Disney episode, which patrons will have access to within a couple days of this recording. Next week, next month, we're doing a bunch of live streams in June. We're doing Stinker News, which is once a month. We'll do a recap of the month's funniest, most fucked up stories in true crime, movie watch-alongs, book club meetings, all kinds of weird shit that we're into, only for patrons. And you can do that by becoming a patron at patreon.com/Little Stinkers. That's LILSTINKERS. All right, boys. Anything you want to say before we go?
We just did it.
All right. I will see you guys next time. I love you. And if you need anything, just let me know. Goodbye.
See y'all.
Love you guys.
There's so much fucked up shit to get into.
Little Stinkers.